everybody. Hope all is well. This is Ginger, and this is Ginger's Chat Show. And today, I can't talk. Today's Monday, March 3rd, and of course, a lot has happened since last Friday. First things first, I saw the physician's assistant on Friday. My doctor's out. She's at home right now, recouping from her issues. But I'm going to be going in for x-rays soon on my knee. And she thinks I may have done something to my ACL because I have a lot of swelling there. So I have a brace on right now. Help support it. I walk a little bit better with the brace, but after a while, my leg starts getting sore, and so I have to take it off, give it a chance to rest. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. I saw on Friday, He Who Shall Not Be Named bullying of President Zelensky. That is conduct unbecoming on his part. My question is, how would he feel if the tables were turned on him? Trump has no manners, okay? He has no filter, no manners, and he thinks he's always right. Well, no, he's not. When I saw that, I was yelling at my screen. I said, Trump, just shut up. The same way with Vance. Vance jumped in the game and following his so-called leader's lead and bullying right along with him. And what they say is not true. Both Trump and Vance is not true. It's Russia that invaded Ukraine, not the other way around. And they need to learn to get their facts straight. So, at the end of my broadcast here, I'm going to have my last one will be discussing that very issue of how we could go about removing Trump and company. Trump is being stupid, as always. President Zelensky left the White House without signing the mineral thing. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't sign it. He went to UK gave him some money to help keep up the war effort to protect them. The European Union is standing behind President Zelensky in Ukraine, as they should. I'm very ashamed of Trump. I really am. And his thing is that he wants to pull us out of NATO. No, not going to happen. We're staying in NATO. And we're going to stay in WHO. Those don't know what WHO means. It's World Health Organization. We're right now trying to fight various viruses and diseases that can cause us serious harm. Right now in Texas, they're fighting measles. And as I said before, I had measles twice. Second time around, my immune system wasn't working very well. My body had decided to reject the vaccine, which happens in some people. Their system would reject the vaccine and would not train itself to recognize the virus. Hi, Dorothy! And so, at age 28, with me, I had the measles. I was sicker than a dog. Of course, when you're older, it's harder on you than it is when you were younger. Um, so anyway, we hope that uh, the various health agencies in respective states help fight this. Since obviously RFK Jr., he's an anti-vax guy and he's an idiot. He really is an idiot. His family basically disowned him. Um, which is rightfully so. They can't get him to see reason. They can't get him to say, no, this is not how it works. And he won't listen. Just like Trump. Trump won't listen. When you try and tell him, no, that's not how it works. And Trump doesn't like the word no, well, that's just too bad. No means no. I wish there was a backup method where we can just take Trump and Elon Musk and deport them and strip them of their citizenship. If they really like Russia that much, ship them over there. And strip them of their citizenship where they cannot come home, ever. Elon Musk, he himself was also an idiot. He didn't know how anything works here in these states. So really, the guy should be deported. He has a Canadian citizenship, and I wish Canada would consider yanking his citizenship. I really do. So, and then, as I said before, take Elon Musk's 3 companies and give it to the employees. Let the employees own it and run it. Elon Musk does not have any business here in the U.S. at all. No, he should not be in the government thing. And yes, today my Social Security came through as it should. And he needs to leave that alone. Leave that Medicare and Medicaid alone. And people need it for health, for their own health, okay? And my own health. Right now, I'm finding the issue, now get this, speaking of health, I'm finding the issue on my Eliquis medication I'm on for my AFib. In January, I paid $5.40 copay on the pills, which is fine. Oh, that's okay. But when February came around to renew or to refill it, you're sitting down for this? $2,409 for copay on Eliquis. It's a blood thinner. And I have to have beyond that to prevent blood clots and everything else to help regulate the AFib issue. Why it's so high is beyond me. And I'm really pissed about that. People need medications like that or similar medications, like for diabetes and for cancer and for immune system issues. They need their medications to stay alive. But he who shall not be named decided to be ultimately selfish and try to do away with that. He should have his benefits yanked from him. And most of the selfish ones in Congress should have their benefits yanked. And you know what? On the other same subject, I think we need to change the protocols and the benefits on Congress. They have to be on a flat salary. They cannot, I would suggest flat salary, number one. Number two, um, they have to be on Medicare or Medicaid. They have to pay into Social Security. No, it's treated like any other employee. And they cannot diddle in the stock market. They should be banned from that. The only thing they rely on is the income on their job in Congress. If that happens, things change real fast. They should not have separate Cadillac stuff like this and everything else. They're forgetting who they're working for, which is you and me. Okay? So we need to push on that aspect and say, this needs to change. And when somebody goes, oh, well, you're preaching to the choir and this is not going to change everything, I said, when you say that, you're condoning what they're doing. You're condoning it. You're accepting the fact that they're doing that, and without fighting back or anything else. And I think now the American people are sick and tired of what they're doing. Okay? They're supposed to follow the oath of office. Same way Trump is supposed to follow the oath of office, and you know full well he's not following the oath of office. He doesn't know what it means. And I think a little bit more investigation should have been done in the presidential election. Really, to double check everything. Since he's a convicted felon, Trump should not allow to be holding office. Ever. Okay? He can't fly to any other country. Because he's a convicted felon. They have to come to him. So, that said, I would suggest also we should threaten Congress, saying, look, if you don't do your jobs properly and don't follow the Constitution properly, we should, in all 50 states, conduct a recall vote, especially in the MAGAs and the red states. Recall the votes and say, you know what, we're going to replace you with people that follow the Constitution and want to do public service. You work and remind them that they work for us, work for you and me. Okay? Same way with Trump. He should be recalled. Or Congress needs to develop a backbone and start impeachment proceedings. And including the impeachment proceedings, include Vance in there as well. Because I'm pretty sure Vance is not following the Constitution. He's following he who shall not be named's lead. Now, on to other matters. My prayers go... Well, you know, Dorothy, I just bought groceries today. Yeah, mine went up just a little bit. But I'm more on a savings plan with the grocery store, with Safeway. My groceries today, I saved $43 on my groceries. That's stuff that I buy in bulk that I don't have to worry about for, let's say, 3-6 months. It's Costco. And, you know, like your toilet paper, paper towels, other stuff that I get, okay? Because there's some things you have to replace, you have to get. So, on that note, yeah, you just want to stock up as much as you can and try to stretch as far as you can. Now, as far as Pope Francis goes, he's still fighting double pneumonia, and that is one tough bacterial infection to get rid of. He had over the weekend. He had a couple episodes, and so, of course, the only thing is age is against him. Uh, so just hope he pulls through on this. If he doesn't, well, the Lord may call him home. Um, and of course, the other drawback for him too is that he has a partial lung. One of his lungs was partially removed, and so that got him in a quandary. Um, so my prayers and everything go to Pope Francis. I'm not Catholic, I'm Presbyterian. And so, again, I just hope he pulls through from this. Um, Now, I myself, I had walking pneumonia years ago. And, oh wow, that really knocked me through a loop. It really did. And so, uh, that is something you just don't want to play around with. I'm sorry, I got itchy leg. I get itchies. Um, so anyway, the last thing, keep pushing back. Keep putting the facts out. Don't let the Trumpers and everything else, the hardcore Trumpers, the ones that refuse to see the light, tell them, hey, we're all in this too. And if you don't heed and you don't push back, you're the one that's going to be losing more. So that's why I do my chat show. I push back. I put up the facts out there. I watch Midas Touch regularly, especially in the law thing, how things work on the law part. Normally politics and law don't mix, but in this case it kind of mixes a little bit. So be sure to insist, persist, and push back. On Wednesday, I will be seeing you guys again at 1 o'clock. I've been trying to get some rest because Loki keeps waking me up in the middle of the night. He's not doing very good, by the way, Loki. I got an appointment to him to see the vet on Friday. Find out what's going on with him, why that sinus infection's not going away. Is it something in the food that's causing him to keep getting it, or is it something else? So, I'll keep you guys posted on my kitty cat. Otherwise, he's eating and drinking okay, and he's just sleeping a lot. So, you guys have a good night. I will not be watching He Who Shall Not Be Named So-Called Day of the Union address. That's not going to happen. I can't stand him. He lies. He doesn't stay on point. He doesn't use facts or anything else. I don't think nobody should be there. I think he should just speak to an empty room and that's it. You know. Um, yeah, I'm not watching either. I got other issues that I need to take care of tomorrow. And so that's more important than he who shall not be named. So anyway, um, take care. I'll see you on Wednesday at 1 o'clock. I will post this video on my YouTube channel to just chat show on my YouTube channel. I need more subscribers in order for me to go live on YouTube. I can't go live until I get to a certain amount of subscribers. So that's why I do this and then I post on YouTube. Anyway, take care. I'll see you Wednesday and have a good evening and stay safe. Okay, see you in the next one. Love you all. Bye bye.